A vibe like rave, rave vibe, rave vibe, rave vibe, rave vibe, rave vibe, rave vibe. I'm a vibe like rave, rave vibe, rave vibe, rave vibe, rave vibe, rave vibe, rave vibe.
What is good, Vibe Gang? It is your boy Ray here. What an EST! It comes out of nowhere with the lightning and the thunderstorms and the rain. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing fan-fucking-tastic. I can tell you that much. Why is my screen keeps on getting closer and closer? Let me move the camera back a bit, because that's crazy. That's better. What is good, EST? Look, people telling me that I missed some on the on the thing on the general admission album. They said I missed a couple, so I'm like, all right, cool. I think there's another one that I'm missing. I think there's two that I'm missing. So put the other one down below that I'm missing. I can't move on until I finish the damn album, and that's a fact. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that, Federico. Cut the beat. Appreciate you. MGK, a little more explicit featuring Victoria Monet. It is on you. Let's go. Why does this look familiar? Why does this look familiar, bro? Why does this look familiar? Like, I've seen this before. Am I bugging? I swear to God, I've seen this before. I didn't react to it, but I know I've seen this somewhere. What the fuck are you doing, bro? Did you see all that? That's crazy. Look at his living room. You see all the pill bottles and shit? That's nuts, bro. That is nuts. Why do I feel like I've seen this already? I love that. I love that one. That third person. That is crazy. I know I seen this shit already, man. This song, dude. Of course I've seen this one. I know that song from anywhere. They had it in the WWE. They had it as a song inside of one of the wrestling games in the Xbox. I don't know. It was 2K. Which one was it? I know it was in that game because when I was creating my player, that was one of the options of the songs of the menu when you were doing the thing. I know that song, bro. Come on. I didn't know MGK did this song. I probably seen. How long ago did this come out? How long ago did this come out? 9 years ago. Chances are I probably saw this already. I love this song.
I screamed at the top of my lungs.
Go ahead, girl.
My voice couldn't save this home. You're proud of the guns you hold.
Hold on.
What's left now? Where can we go?
Man, got the guy. Man, MGK got the guy. He needed to get the guy. He's going outside to Cleveland. What the fuck do you expect? Come on, bruh.
What's left now? Where can we go?
Yo, I had a dream that the world changed, and for a minute there was no pain. Instead of presidents and old sayings, I heard lyrics from Kurt Cobain.
Did you hear that? Did you hear it when he was putting in? You could hear him putting in the speakers. That's crazy, bro. I didn't know it was MGK. How did I not put that together, though? It's because my brain's fucked up. That's why. Oh, my God. I knew it. I knew. The minute that I heard the piano, bro, dun, dun, that's it. That's a specific note that they play that you know what it is off the rip. Oh, my God. I probably even saw the fucking video not even knowing who was the one. It was probably playing on the TV, and I looked at it, and I was like, oh, shit. Okay. And I went like that, and I kept on doing what I was doing. Probably. I don't know. I probably saw this shit on a live. Somebody probably requested me to react to this on a live. I don't know. All I know is that I am very excited that it's MGK that wrote this.
I screamed at the top of my lungs, but my voice couldn't save this home. You're proud of the guns you hold. What's left now? Where can we go?
Yo, I had a dream that the world changed, and for a minute there was no pain. Instead of presidents and old sayings, I heard lyrics from Kurt Cobain. Then I wake up to see the world's ill. Oceans tainted from the oil spill. How many kids have these wars killed?
With the visuals, oil spill on a driveway in the world. Oh, that's fire, bro. That's fire. You know what's crazy about this song? Of what I'm hearing now that I'm focusing on the words, they should have not put this song in a video game. Got nothing to do with a video game, bro. Well, kind of it does. It kind of, in a sense. But what he's saying is a little bit more deeper than what it was portrayed when I first heard it to me. I just like that hook. That hook is crazy.
You're proud of the guns you hold. What's left now? Where can we go?
Yo, I had a dream that the world changed, and for a minute there was no pain. Instead of presidents and old sayings, I heard lyrics from Kurt Cobain. Then I wake up to see the world's ill. Oceans tainted from the oil spill. How many kids have these wars killed? How many families can't afford bills? I wish that I could let the world know.
Even back then, he's talking about that. 9 years ago, he was talking about that stupid shit. Where the money for the people that need it in this country, ladies and gentlemen? Where is it? Kamala Harris's ass. Fuck out of here. Trump will destroy her on the debate either way. It don't matter. And I heard that she was not even born from here. I think she was born in Jamaica, some shit like that. But then I thought she was from Oakland. Or Oklahoma or Oakland. One of the Oaks. I think she's from. I think she was like raised there. But I don't know. Whether she's running or she's not running. Trump 2024. Say something stupid. I'll slap the shit out you. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Okay.
Then I wake up to see the world's ill. Oceans tainted from the oil spill. How many kids have these wars killed? How many families can't afford bills? I wish that I could let the world know that it's okay to let the pain show.
Right.
And even though
you let us know already, MG Kizzle. You already let us know. It's okay to show your pain, bitches. I should not say it while calling you a bitch, but it's okay to show your pain. I call you a bitch because I love you. What we need to do is we need to break this stigma of men can't show emotion. Bullshit. We need to cut it, and we need to cut it now because that's hindering a lot of these dudes to have a lot of mental problems. and really struggling in life every single day because of that alone. Because you're holding everything in. And then it's going to take one Tuesday afternoon, you go to your job to go look at your schedule, and then some nigga named Frank comes and tells you something stupid, and you blow up on him. And then now cops are involved. Now you lost your job. You ain't got no money to provide for your family. And now you in a psych ward because you ate Frank's face. I'm saying though, that's real. If you trap a full-grown lion in a cage, and you spent years of mental abuse to him, telling him he's not a lion. Stop be a grown lion. Don't be a bitch. Don't be a bitch. And you start pounding down on a fucking lion. So much. That lion is in that cage holding all that shit you were talking until somebody forgets to lock the fucking door. And now that lion's out for everybody. The same shit. I thank you, MGK, for showing me that I can show my emotion out without being ashamed of being a fucking man. Got a bunch of dumbass motherfuckers out here trying to be more tough than what they really are. They really a nigga that needs a hug. That's what they are. But you use all that hatred and all that anger that you hold within yourself. And you start throwing it at good people like MGK, like Vibe Reactions. But I tell you now, brothers and sisters, I'm sorry, I just had to do that. The way I ended that one, I had to finish it off with that. Hold on. I smoked a lot before doing this reaction, guys. But y'all feel what I'm saying. Y'all understand, man. That's why I like talking to y'all, because y'all motherfuckers feel. Yeah, see? You see what happens? It just comes out. Get the fucking merch. I'm all over the place right now. I didn't take my Ritalin.
Well, no, that it's okay to let the pain show.
Right.
And even though times seem bad, it always rains before the rainbow.
That was a fact, though.
It always rains before the rainbow.
It always rains before the rainbow. You're never gonna see a fucking rainbow if it ain't raining like a motherfucker outside. You're not gonna see it. What is a rainbow? All a rainbow is reflection of light. Off of what? Off of what? The water. There ain't no fucking gold in the end of that shit. A puddle. A fucking puddle. Oh my God. But I like the analogy. You're always gonna have to go through dark shit before you can see the light, before you can see the beautiful rainbow. You always gotta go through some stupid shit, bro. And I believe, and I'm thankful. I'm thankful for the shit that I've gone through. I'm thankful for all the bad shit I've gone through, because if I didn't go through that, God knows where the fuck I'd be right now. I'd probably be a fucking one of those self-loathing haters in the internet. I don't know. I don't know what my life will be if I didn't go through the shit that I went through. All I know is that I went through the shit that I went through for a reason. And that reason is my son. To show my son, hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I can't lie to my kids. I ain't gonna lie to you. This world's fucked up. Ain't shit gonna be rainbows and sunshines like you think. You're gonna go through some shit. You're gonna run into some shit. And that's some shit that you're just gonna have to figure out, because I'm not always gonna be there to back you. So as a man, you're gonna have to learn that there's some shit that you're just gonna have to work out, bro. But you're strong, you're smart. And I know you'll take different routes that I took. I told my son everything that I've done. Him and my wife and my daughter are the only ones that know every single thing that I've done. But there ain't no secrets in our fucking family. There isn't. I want them to know who the fuck I was and who I am now, so they could see the difference, so they could understand the difference, so they could understand why. You can't lie to these kids and tell them everything's gonna be that's dandy. All you gotta do is do this, that, and the third, and everything A-okay. No, it's not, because in one way or another they're gonna run into situations that they're not gonna fucking know how to get out of, because you've been there backing them every single fucking step of the way. Sometimes you gotta let go of them steering wheel and let them fucking drive. They're gonna have to drive their life. You're not gonna be there 100% of the time to deal with every single situation when they get older. That's the problem we having right now. These adults that we getting right now in their 20s and something like that, they had no control. Their parents let them do whatever the fuck they want, and every time they got in trouble, mommy and daddy were there to bail them the fuck out. No. If you fucked up, you're gonna have to deal with the consequences. That's just what it is. As much as it's gonna break my heart, I know it's gonna be for the better. Because if I come to your every single will, every time something goes wrong, eventually a child is gonna grow up to be an adult that is expecting mom and dad to get them out of shit and not learn how to deal with shit on their own. And that's just being 100 with you. Call it bad parenting, call it whatever the fuck you want to call it. I ain't raising no bitch, and I ain't gonna raise no weak motherfucker. That's just what it is. I'm gonna raise my kid to understand that you're gonna have to go through some bullshit before you can see those fucking rainbows, bro. That doesn't work that way. And I ain't talking, and don't get me wrong, by no means am I saying that all these people that are well off, these people that were raised with money and raised with no issues and no poverty or nothing like that. I ain't saying that all of them out there are the same way, a bunch of stuck-up motherfuckers that don't. No, I have the pleasure of knowing people that way, and they're beautiful people with beautiful family that go by the same standards that I go as a parent. All I know is that I'm not raising my son to be no bitch. That's what I know. You raise your kids however the fuck you want. Don't come back later bitching and complaining about they're out of control and you can't control them. What? My mother and my father controlled me 100 miles away. What are you talking about? You can't control your kids. They're your kids. Be their best friend and their worst enemy at the same fucking time. No, you're not their worst enemy? Who's in a fight right now with their kids? Because they said something or you said something and they're in trouble and they're hating you right now. Right now, you're their worst enemy. But you got to. They fucked up. There's consequences to your fuck ups. Understand that. I'm not always going to be there to bail you out. I'm not going to always be there to have your back. Sometimes you're going to have to go and figure that out. And it's going to fucking suck. But all I know as a father, if I know and I'm confident enough that you can handle the situation, I have to put my feelings aside and the love aside that I have for you and have you figure that out. That's just what it is. I'm not raising my kids in an imaginary world that most of these fucking people are raising their kids in. I'm not raising them that way. Me and my wife are not doing that. Not at all. Keep on giving these kids rainbows every day and see how that thunderstorm's going to hit your ass when shit hits the fan. Our job is to raise our kids to understand and be a better human being than you were. To break all the cycles that we've, as older people, older adults, 39, 40, 45, 50s, whatever, we've came into parenting with baggage. We've came with problems. We came with issues. And sometimes we rub that shit off on our kids. Our jobs is not to rub that shit off. Our jobs is to cut the cycle and make sure that they don't continue that cycle of damaged mind and damaged way of thinking and shit like that. That's our job, to make a better human, to go out there and be good and just be a good, decent person. That's our job, but not a person that you can walk on, not a person that you think that you're gonna maneuver different way around that person to get your way and fuck that person over. No, it's not gonna happen. They gonna know how to put their foot down. Say, nah, you good. But there are ways of doing things and there's other ways of not doing things. So just find your way. I'm here. But let me see what you could do. Worst case scenario, you've tried everything, I got you. I'm gonna make you figure that shit out your own though. It's easy. Ah, fuck, I got a speeding ticket. Hey, Ma, I got a speeding ticket. It's $250. Can you cash at me $250? All right, cool. That's easy. Come on, dog. Now, when you're doing that shit in your 30, that's sad.
Though times seem bad, it always rains before the rainbow.
I screamed at the top of my lungs, but my voice couldn't save this home. You're proud of the guns you hold. What's left now? Where can we go?
I think we all
Need a little more love.
I think we all
Need a little more love.
we just need
Little more love.
the world needs.
Little more love.
Kells, in my hood, money equals power. And in the world, money controls everything we believe in. I can see we're in our darkest hour. Cause it feels like the government just as crooked as the police. I spent the weekend catching up on the news. A girl committed suicide after she was bullied at school. Cause some dudes told her she wasn't cool. But you would rather gossip about a famous person breaking the rules.
Damn, bro. That's horrible. That was graphic as hell, bro. Shit. And that's the shit that sucks. That, and I know this gonna make a lot of people upset with me and shit. That I'm gonna say this, but I have to keep it 100. Fuck it. This is how I feel. Back in our days, there was ways of doing things, and there was ways that you didn't do. Like, we roasted each other as friends, and there was bullying going on back then, but back then it was just a different type of environment where, yeah, we bullied kids, but those kids stood their ground. They didn't. It was not something that they felt a way about it after whatever happened. I mean, we didn't go to the extremes that they're doing now, but they're, you know, we said some shit and we've done some shit, but I've never thought that it'll get to a point where it really hurt somebody. So like now it makes me feel a little bit bad about doing what I was doing in high school, because we didn't know. We were just dumb kids, and we made fun of each other all the time. And then when we did it to somebody else, whenever they get like really angry about it, we always just kept on going because it was funny. And like now I feel like I want to go like call each and every one of them and fucking apologize for doing that shit, because I don't know what the hell they're going through. I don't know what the hell they're thinking. But now with this whole mental health thing and really getting deep into this psychology stuff and going through it myself and everything, I think about it and I'm just like, bullying is bad no matter how you see it. if you're doing any action to make another person feel shitty, then that's a form of bullying. I roast people I know. I roast people I don't know. But when I say there's a way of doing things and a way of not doing things, you know when I'm joking around, and then you'll know when I'm being like, I'm really roasting somebody, because it could get bad and it could get hurtful. But I don't do that type of shit. I just joke around and laugh and joke. A lot of people don't like it. I understand. If I could apologize to the world, I could, but I'm not. So I won't. There's some people that take this mental health and they use it for, some of them use it for advantage. I've seen a couple of people use it for their advantage. Saying that, I have this mental problem, I have this mental problem, you can't do that, you can't do that. Like, instead of telling me what you have, why don't you get yourself fixed? Stop taking everything that everybody tells you so goddamn serious and so personal. If it doesn't matter to you, if you don't know the fucking person, it just shouldn't matter what the fuck the person tells you. That's my way of thinking, and that's just the way I think. It shouldn't fucking matter what anyone says about anybody else. You should not let it bother you. You should let it roll off your fucking back. Now, if there's accusations of you and shit like that, that's a different story. But if you're saying, oh, this guy's fat and this guy's got big ears and this guy da-da-da, cool. Let it roll off your fucking back. It shouldn't matter what another person says about you. It just shouldn't. Don't let it fuck up your feng shui. Don't let it fuck up your peace. You could say anything you want about me. I don't care. That shit doesn't bother me. I roast back and I talk shit back because it's fun to me. It's a joke. It makes me laugh. Ha ha ha, whatever. Keep it moving. The minute that I'm done fucking commenting my roast back or whatever, you're out of my mind forever. I don't pay attention to you no more. That's it. I'm done. Because I'm good with myself. I'm good with who I am, and I'm good with what I am. I stand on my word, and I do what I do. And that's it. But when people get to a point, you know who's going through some shit. And when you purposely are talking shit to that person, knowing that person's going through some shit, that's where I cross the fucking line. That's fucked up. You don't do that. Let it be a clear playing field, both ways. You'll never see me go and roast somebody that's going through some mental shit, or roast somebody that I know for a fact, or I've heard rumors about that person has that type of mentality that you can't really get on them like that, because that's just, they're depressed. They're not happy with themselves, and you're making it worse. And I've seen that happen many times, and it's frustrating. And it sucks. If you could dish it, if I could take it, and you could take it, and why fucking not? Go at it. But no. Nowadays, the way that they're doing it, they're doing it on purpose to get that result. That's how it feels. It's like these kids have no boundaries on how they do this shit nowadays. I've heard stories from my kid from school now, and the shit that they do to bully these kids are crazy. It's like that's their end goal for them. And that's where it's just like, yo, all right, cool. Like, you're taking that shit way too far. What the fuck are you doing? And we have casualties, and we have kids that take their lives, and we have kids that are not comfortable with themselves, that don't like themselves, and want to hurt themselves because of some other fucking people that don't know clear fucking common sense visuals of reading a person. You're too busy reading that goddamn fucking phone that they're not busy reading people's expressions, reading people's faces. People's like, oh, how would you know if they're going through some shit? By looking at their fucking face. By looking at people's expressions, studying people, and knowing how they feel just by an expression. That's how. Instead of looking at your fucking phone and trying to figure it out. Use your eyes. And it's a sad world that we're living in right now. Very sad fucking world. both my kids were bullied in school. Both of them. So I had to deal with this on almost a daily basis with them. My son grew his tough skin and my daughter grew their tough skin. You know how? Because I roasted them. I'm going to tell you shit that people are going to tell you, and you're going to have to learn how to deal with it. And guess what happened? My son roasts me at least 6 or 7 times a day. And me and him laugh and laugh and laugh because it's funny. And now I know that he is tough enough to take anything that any dumb fuck has to tell him. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. And my son, right now, I will bring him up here right now and you can try to roast him. Put up a picture of you. He'll go an hour at you and laugh about it. And act like nothing else happened. There's nobody in this world that's ever going to bully that kid again. Or my daughter. I told him one rule. When we're roasting each other, there are no rules. That's the one rule. Go at it. I don't care. I can take it. Can you? My kids are tough. Mentally, they're tough right now. So I feel sorry for anybody that tries to cross them. But they'll have a heart. And people like that are the people that are going through it, people that mentally are not there. Those are the people that my kids are friends with. Those are the people that my kids bring home and hang out and do things with. To show them that they're wanted, to show them that they're loved. Because they've already been in that situation. They know how it fucking feels. And they get themselves, and they find other ones and befriends them. My son right now is probably the coolest kid in his class. And he's hanging out with a whole bunch of outsiders or people that are not cool or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Because he knows how it feels to be left out. He knows how it feels to be hurt like that. All that shit comes from the raising of your kid. The direction you show them. My techniques and my methods and the way I think is old school. So I don't expect nobody to understand it, and I don't expect nobody to agree with it either. I don't care. What I do give a fuck about are these kids that don't have that backbone, that don't have that courage to stand up to the fucking people that need help. Those are the ones that I'm worried about. Those are the only ones that I care about. Because throughout the couple of years my kids going to school and me hearing these stories and hearing what they're doing and hearing all this, we literally pulled them out of school and they were doing homeschooling for I don't know how long. Because I couldn't, as a father, have them be around that type of shit. And then after a while, they went back to school. They were tough enough. Nobody ever messed with them again. Point blank. You got to mentally toughen up these kids, especially in this world that we're living in right now. This ain't the 90s no more. This ain't 99. This ain't 2000. We're not in that era no more. We have to change with the times, and that's just what it is. But you better rest the fucking sure that I was not going to let my kids get older and leave out of this house without mentally being armed to take any bullshit that anybody tells them. And that's my rant for that, because it really pisses me off. The minute I heard bullies, it turned a trigger on, because nowadays these kids are fucking crazy, bro.
Dudes told her she wasn't cool, but you would rather gossip about a famous person breaking the rules. I'm confused. Tell me, is my life's price worth the truth? They told me fight night. Someone call the ambulance. Just cause in hindsight, they don't like my type. White boy with some rhythm and blues. Careless.
They don't like my type. White boy with rhythm and blues. That's fire. That's fire. And if you don't think he has blues, go listen to his singing. Go listen to his sentimental stuff. Go listen to that, and then he'll tell you. Fuck out of here. Talk your shit, MGK.
They don't like my type. White boy with some rhythm and blues. Careless.
I screamed at the top of my lungs, but my voice couldn't save this home. You're proud of the guns you hold. What's left now? Where can we go?
Like, everybody around him not knowing what the fuck to do, just staring at him, while he's the one that's freaking out, not knowing what to... Come on, dog. MGK be doing some stuff with these videos, bro.
Like they tell you, stop like they tell you, be scared to dream for the top like they tell you.
Right.
I'm trying to tell you, fuck what they tell you.
I think we are. And in these dark times, as a part of a generation they claim can't be saved, it's important to know we're not blind. We see the truth through blue and dark eyes, and I would rather die on my feet than live on my knees. If I can't live free, right now in the world we just need.
That's crazy, bro. Hold on.
Can't be saved, it's important to know we're not blind. We see the truth through blue and dark eyes, and I would rather die on my feet than live on my knees. If I can't live free, right?
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Don't bow down to nobody's bullshit. Don't surrender. No retreat. Shout out to all the veterans out there. Don't ever in your life, ever, if you out there and you feel in any way what he's talking about, if you feel that way, don't ever let somebody know what you're worth. Don't ever let nobody tell you. Let them know what your worth is. Don't let no one tell you what your worth is. Don't anyone tell you how you should be or shouldn't be or that. If you like to read a book, read a book. If you like to hang out in the library and just study and do stuff, then do that. Don't ever try to follow somebody else's lead because you think it's cool or you think you want to be popular. Popularity went out the fucking window the minute the internet went nuts. You shouldn't pay attention to popularity. The shit that you have to do now to be popular, no thank you. I'd rather be me. Ray, 100%. This is a great song. And they put it in a video game. That's crazy. Don't ever in your life listen to anybody else's bullshit about you. Be you. If you're wearing glasses and you like to dress weird and people think you're dressing weird, dress weird then. That makes you unique. That makes you different than everybody else. So you're special. Because you're not following the same routine that everybody else is following. You're not going with the grain. You're going against that motherfucker every step of the way. And be proud of that shit. Nobody fucking here telling me who do not to be Ray. Fuck out of here. You're not going to get sponsors. I don't give a fuck. You're not going to hit it big. I don't care. That's why I'm not built for this. Ladies and gentlemen, understand it. Financially, I'm not built for this type of industry. I'm not built for this type of nothing. I'm not. Because I'm not going to go and follow. I'm going to be too uncomfortable with myself if I try to be something that I'm not. So I'm happy where I'm at. Let it stop right here. I don't care. I am happy where I'm at. So whether you stopped the video 20 minutes ago, whether you skipped through all of it, whether you didn't watch it all the way and left a fucked up comment, no matter what it is, always understand this and look at me when I'm telling you this. I'm always going to be me, and there's no one going to stop me from being me. Point blank. Go ahead, MGK. Fuck out of here. That's crazy. What did he say? Hold on. Hold on. They need to take that stuff off. I want to read what he said there. Everyone thinks, hold on. Everyone thinks of changing the world, but no one thinks of changing himself. I don't know who wrote it because it's blurry, but that was hard. That was hard, man. I thoroughly enjoyed that conversation with myself. I love you guys, and please, please, please always understand, man, there are good people out there. There are people out there that want to help, and there's people out there that want to be a part of your life and help you and lead you to a better way and a better life, and mentally, whatever you're struggling through right now, always know there are people out there that are willing to help, and there are people out there that are willing to hear you. So go out there, go on Google, go search, go find these people, do your research, and let's start that process. I love you guys. I got one more coming. I'm gonna talk to you guys in a minute. Peace.